Now we've got to find the volume of this brick then in terms of x, and we're given then that surface area is 600 centimetre squares. Well, what we can do with this is first of all make up an equation. We can work out the surface area by adding together the areas of all the surfaces. So if we start with the top here, okay, the area of the top is going to be x times y. So we've got x times y, and we've got two of those, the top and the bottom, so we've got two lots of xy. And then if we were to take this side here, the area of this side is 2x times x, 2x squared. We've also got another one at the back, so that's going to be a total of 4x squared if we double the 2x squared. And then if we look at the area of this side here, we've got 2x times y, 2xy, and we've got two of them. We've got this one and the one on the other side. So that's going to be a total of 4xy. So we've got 4xy there. That's the total surface area, and that equals 600. Now, if we're to find the volume in terms of x, then we need to essentially make y the subject of this so that we can substitute that into the volume equation. So we'll clean this up and make y the subject. So we've got 2xy plus 4xy is going to be a total of 6xy plus the 4x squared equals 600. What we can do is divide through by 2 to simplify this, so we get 3xy plus 2x squared equals 300. And as I said earlier, we're trying to make y the subject, so I'm going to subtract 2x squared from both sides, so we've got 3xy equals 300 minus 2x squared, and then I'm going to divide both sides by 3x, and so therefore we get y equals 300 divided by 3x, and I'm going to divide that term there, 2x squared, by 3x. Clean this up and you can see that 3 goes into 300 100 times, and we can cancel out the x's here. That x goes into that x squared, leaving me with just x. So we end up with 100 over x minus 2x over 3. Now, how do we find the volume? Let's just separate that. The volume, okay, volume V is equal to, well, being a cuboid, it's just the length times the width times the height. So that's going to be 2x times x is 2x squared times y, 2x squared y. So all we need to do is substitute for this y from here, okay? So we've got that the volume equals 2x squared times y, which is now 100 over 3x, not 3x, 100 over x I mean, sorry, minus 2x over 3. So all we need to do now is just expand this. So if we expand it, we end up with 2x squared times 100 over x is going to be 200 x squared over x, and then we've got minus, and 2x squared times 2x over 3 is 4x cubed over 3. And as you can see, I hope you can see that this x cancels into the x squared, just leaving you with x. So at the end of the day, what have we got? Well, we've got essentially that the volume V equals 200 x minus 4x cubed over 3, and that's what we had to show. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the first part then of this question.